I am the Lonely Necron, and welcome to my basement. So, a convoy of Night Lord's troops is on its way to join a larger warband on a desolate, ruined planet. There's also some necrons here, and they ambush the convoy as it goes around the corner in some city street area things. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Alright, so our convoy is going to start down there at, call it mile marker 1, I guess. Go down this little city street ruined area, back over here to mile marker 2. The game won't be done until the last Night Lord unit is off the field or dead. It would be super great if the Necrons can completely kill all 3 rhinos plus everything that's inside of them. That's my hope. Alright, so here we have today's Necron ambushing force, led by I know it looks like a cryptech, but I swear it's a technomancer. 2 10-man units of Necron warriors with the Gauze Reaper. A 10-man unit of Immortals with Tesla Carbines. 3 Scorpex. 3 single-unit Locust Heavy Destroyers. The 2 on the end have the Enmetic Exterminator, and the one in the middle has the Gauze Destructor. So yeah, go Necrons. Alright, so here we have the convoy, led by a Chaos Lord, who has a Thunder Hammer and a Plasma Pistol. And 3 squads of Space Marines, 2 10-mans and a 5-man. Each of the 10-mans has 5 guys with bolt pistol chainsword, 2 guys with bolt guns, and then this one over here has a heavy bolter and an auto cannon. And their aspiring champion has a chain axe and a plasma pistol. So these guys have a heavy bolter and a plasma gun. Their aspiring champion just has the chain sword plasma pistol. These guys actually have a flamer. 3 guys with bolt pistol chainsword. And then the aspiring champion has a plasma pistol and a power fist. They're all going to be in these things. I swear that thing that looks like a rock truck is absolutely a rhino. The Chaos Lord and the 5-man in the actual Night Lord's rhino. And these middle guys in the Thousand Suns rhino, and then these guys in the truck looking thing. Alright, we're going to set these guys up and start the fun. Alright, so got the rhino thingies down here at the end, ready to start us off. Got heavy destroyers hidden in the buildings. Both groups of warriors with the Technomancer. Scorpex. And the Immortals. Alright, well, the convoy gets to go first. They're pretty much just going to advance the entire time until one of the rhinos gets destroyed. After that, we'll have to deal with like shooting and advancing and whatnot from them. But yeah, movements it is. Alright, so all of these guys advance forward, kind of changing their starting pattern a little bit. The big rock grinder truck thing on the far right there got a little bit further on its advance roll. But yeah, they all advanced. That'll take us to the Necron turn. I don't really see a need to move right now, so we'll just do the Necron shooting phase. Ever my favorite. Alright, well, the warriors, 5 of them could see the little rock grinder guy, and all of them failed to wound. and then two of them could see the actual Night Lord's Rhino, and they also failed to wound. So all of the heavy destroyers pumped everything they had into the Thousand Suns looking Rhino. Did 7 damage to it, which was super awesome. This one actually did a couple points of damage to it, even though it got the benefits of being in cover from the visual sightline and all that. So that was pretty awesome too. So yeah, that'll make it the convoy's turn, where they will once again advance and try and get around this corner. So I guess the Chaos Dice must really like this Rock Grinder because it rolled a 6 on the advance, so it made it around the turn and a little bit up the street. The actual Night Lord Rhino made it to the turn, and the Thousand Suns Rhino made it close enough to the Warriors to take one full broadside, maybe two. The thing's probably about to explode. Their guns are rapid fire, so that makes it the Necron turn. Still don't see a need to move, so straight to shooting it is. It was indeed a bad day to be this Rhino. Between this entire squad of Warriors and the Heavy Destroyer, they managed to destroy the Rhino. One Marine died getting out of it, which was sad. And then, to just be contrary, this entire squad shot at this Rhino, and it made all of its saves. Okay, well, that was weird. So then to counter that, these two destroyers and the Immortals managed to destroy this Rhino, and two of these Marines died getting out of it. That was just super strange. I guess we're just saving the actual, Night Lord Rhino for the rest of the game. Sure, dice, whatever. The Scorpex are going to charge into this first group of Chaos Space Marines. I was actually looking forward to the Scorpec on Rhino combat, but Scorpec on, abhuman combat is just as much fun. So the Scorpex most definitely made their charge. They killed 6 of the Space Marines. Didn't take any damage in return. Yeah, they just came in and mangled a whole bunch of guys. Okay, that does make it the Night Lord's turn. Not sure how this is gonna work itself out now. Now that 2/3 of the rhinos are dead. I find myself kind of trapped here. Can't really get past the Scorpex without engaging them in combat, so I'll have to charge them when that turn comes. So we just had these Marines just fell back. These guys just moved forward a little bit. Shooting for these guys. Night Lord shooting. I mean, yeah, it's a good phase. It's a fun time. I still prefer the Necrons just because of Tesla, but bolt pistols are cool too. Alright, so the Heavy Bolter and the Rhino dumped everything they had into the Scorpex. Didn't do much of anything. And then everybody else from this squad managed to kill one warrior off the squad on the left. So, charge phase. The Rhino is definitely going to charge into the Scorpex. So my original thought was, oh yeah, this thing is T7, they won't be able to do anything to it. But they're Scorpex, of course they can. So it made its charge. It didn't do any damage to them. It took 7 damage of its own. Because yeah, my original thought was that it would survive the charge, and then it would survive the fight, and then it would fall back this way next turn, but it may not live that long, so lesson learned, probably not. Either way, that does make it the Necron turn. Movement. I still don't see a need to move at this point, so we'll just hop back into the happy Necron shooting. Alright, well it took both squads of warriors and the heavy destroyer to whittle these guys down to 3 dudes. And then this heavy destroyer, with the help of the immortals down here, took out the rest of the squad that was over here. Okay, so no need for charges, but regular melee combat. Scorpex versus Rhino. This should be short. That did pretty much go about how I expected it to. They destroyed the Rhino. It did not explode. Strangely enough, nobody died getting out of it. That's a first for this game anyway. Alright. That'll make it Chaos this turn. Alright, so the remnants of the squad from the Thousand Suns Rhino, this small grouping here, has moved over to help these guys try and overwhelm the Scorpic Destroyers. First, we're going to do some shooting, though. Alright, that was fucking ridiculous. These guys actually did manage to kill one of these Scorpics off with their guns. That was super awesome. Alright, so all 3 squads here, the Lord, the group of 5, and the group of 3, are going to charge into the Scorpic Destroyers. Alright, so this smaller group of guys didn't make it in. These guys did. So the squad of 5 guys, it sounds like a restaurant chain. Isn't 5 guys a restaurant chain? Either way, and the squad of 5 dudes here managed to do a couple points of damage, but the Chaos Lord with his Thunder Hammer just flat out killed both Scorpex. They've got a mostly clear shot to the finish line if they can survive a couple of rounds of running. If they can survive this next coming round of Necron shooting, that'll make it the Necron movement phase. Still not going to move anybody. So, shooting. So the Necron warriors have definitely been doing their job today, although it took both squads to take out the squad of 3 that was over here. And then the 2 Enmitic Exterminator heavy destroyers, along with the Immortals, killed off the 5 grouping of guys. Then the God's Destructor heavy destroyer tried to kill the Chaos Lord and failed, so that does make it his turn. He's just going to advance as far as he possibly can, trying to get to the exit here. This guy rolled it as well as he possibly could. He's only about 6 or 7 inches away from the end here. All he's got to do is survive the coming onslaught of bullets. Just duck and dodge, like Neo in the Matrix, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's all he can do. So that'll make it the Necron turn. There will be some movement. Get that out of the way. So the only real movement here was the 2 destroyers that were on the walls in the beginning have just moved down to street level to get a better line of sight on this rapidly fleeing away Chaos Lord, which will lead us directly into Necron shooting, the best phase of them all. Okay, well, it took the combined efforts of all 3 heavy destroyers and all of the Immortals, but they did manage to kill off the Chaos Lord. Awesome. That means that the necrons managed to stop this encroachment of Night Lords. Yay, necrons! If you made it to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. Definitely feels a little bit more flowy, if that's even a phrase. I don't know. I had a lot of fun making this video because I just love the necrons and I feel I haven't really played with them a whole lot lately, so I might or might not have said this recently, but expect more necrons. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.